Hello everybody, Dan here. Welcome back to Daily Soap Dish. If you're new here, please hit that subscribe button down below because we cover a ton of 90 Day Fiancé right here on the channel. Right guys, so let's get into it. Today we have a story for you guys about Danielle Gates and her Dominican man, Yohan Geronimo. And we have an update in the life of this couple. Now, if you guys have been following the show and following the channel recently, you know there's been tons of drama with these two. And the last time that we spoke about these two, we spoke about how Yohan swiped some money off of Danielle's card without her permission and whether that was stealing or not. And, you know, Yohan kind of defended himself a little bit against those allegations, saying that he needed to eat. And then Danielle kind of said, well, I left you a fridge full of food, so that's not exactly true. And Danielle somehow went to some retreat or something like that when this happened. And I don't know how that made any sense because I always, when I see these two, I feel like they're on a constant retreat. They're basically just living the charm life. So where exactly was she going? Who knows? But that's the storyline, that Yohan basically stole her money and she was furious at him and then proceeded to basically kick him out. And it looks like things are kind of going to hit the fan with these two, perhaps a little more than they already have been on this season of 90 Day Fiancé. So let's take a look at what today's article is about. And this is, you know, this is Danielle basically lashing out at people who are siding with her man Yohan in this kind of feud between the two of them. And why is she calling them crazy? Why is she saying that these people that are on Yohan's side, they're basically crazy and they need mental health counseling? Let's take a look. Now, Danielle Gates thinks Yohan Geronimo's supporters are in need of mental health counseling if they support his actions on 90 Day Fiancé the other way. Now, you guys let me know what you think about this. I think that's a little extreme. I think there's people that just don't like Danielle. I think there's a lot, in fact. I think she's a bit of a villain, if not a lot of a villain. And so I think that would be a reason why people would side with Yohan, because people just don't seem to like Danielle very much. She seems to be kind of radioactive. She seems to be full of it. And she also seems to kind of lie a lot, like lying to Yohan that, oh, I'm going to bring it to the US, you know, I'll file the K1 visa. And then, oh, I'm actually not going to do that. Instead, I actually came to the Dominican Republic to stay here basically forever. So she does kind of lie in her own way. And I think people see through that. And that's why she gets heat. All right, let's take a look here. Danielle Gates calls out viewers of 90 Day Fiancé the other way who support Yohan Geronimo. And then she says that they need intensive therapy. Danielle accuses Yohan of stealing money from her bank account and reveals evidence that contradicts his claim of needing it for food. While Danielle has been portrayed as a villain, Yohan's actions of allegedly stealing from her are objectively wrong, and supporters should reevaluate their defense of him. So let's take a look. Now, Danielle Gates feels that 90 Day Fiancé the other way viewers deserve to undergo therapy for supporting Yohan Geronimo. The 43-year-old from New York has had a challenging relationship with her Dominican husband over the last 2 years. However, things truly got out of hand when she returned to TV to work her relationship out. Now, Danielle and Yohan argued about many things on 90 Day Fiancé the other way, from baby plans to financial issues. Recently, they fought after Yohan took money from Danielle's bank account allegedly without her permission. When Danielle called him out, he didn't admit his mistake and actually blamed Danielle for being selfish and also trying to like humiliate him and embarrass him on TV and in front of everybody. Now, many viewers have supported Yohan as they feel he is the real victim in the relationship. I'm not sure personally. I mean, I think that both of these people, I think they're shady, and I think they kind of deserve each other in their own way. I think they're both users. So, you know, I'm not one of those people. I don't necessarily take sides. I kind of look at everything. And objectively, I feel like when it started out, it looked like Yohan was really trying to use Danielle to come to the USA. And Danielle actually turned it around on him. And now she's kind of using him to stay in the Dominican Republic and stay on the show. So it's a very weird turnaround that I don't think we see very often on the show. But I think he was more the victim in the beginning, and she's kind of become more the victim towards the end. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but I feel like they're both shady in their own way. You guys let me know what you think about that in the comment section down below. I think they're both users. Many viewers have supported Yohan. Recently, Danielle took to social media to address those supporters and called him out in her Instagram story. She wrote, "If you watched that television show last night and came away with sympathy for Yohan Geronimo, you need to be in very intense therapy." And I'm going to say this once. This is television, and if you watch that show, then you need intense therapy, even because even objectively, there was nothing there you could defend. And we see here there's a picture of Yohan here. This photo was taken the night that Yohan stole that money while I was at a healing retreat. So there we go. That's where she was at. She was at a healing retreat. To heal from what? What do you think I need healing from? He took his family to the strip club his nephew works at. He wasn't starving. Trust me, he posted this pic on 10/2 to remind me that he doesn't give a F. So, wow. Yeah, I mean, I'm not exactly shocked here. So the reason I'm not shocked is I'm not shocked that Yohan would go to the strip club or, with his family. I'm not shocked about that. I'm not shocked that he would lie about starving. I wouldn't be shocked if this whole angle was a complete fabrication and none of it actually really happened. They just decided, Danielle and Yohan, that, hey, we'll pretend like you stole some money and then we'll act it out. I wouldn't be shocked of anything. The one thing I will say, though, is I'm not even sure just how much in the relationship these two are, because when we saw them appear the last season they were on, Yohan basically broke up with Danielle. He was done. He had enough. He was completely out of the relationship. And then fast forward to this season and they're still living together in the DR. And it looks shady. Like, why are they still together? I think it's because they want to be on the show. They want to make money on the show. But how much of that is a real relationship? I'm really not sure. I feel like this couple is definitely not going to last if they're still together right now. And all these things that Danielle is posting online obviously is not really helping this couple in the short or long term. Now, the single American mom claimed that her Dominican Republic husband's actions were objectively wrong and unredeemable. She implied that Yohan's supporters need to correct their minds if they continue defending him after he supposedly stole from her. 90 Day Fiancé's Danielle Gates claims Yohan wasn't starving. She didn't just stop there and debunked her husband's on-screen claim. She posted another Instagram story revealing that Yohan had lied when he said he needed money for food. And she posted a photo of Yohan chilling out with his friends and wrote this photo was taken the night. So we just looked at that. He took his family to the strip club, asserting that Yohan purposely posted the photo to send her the message that he just does not care. I wouldn't be surprised. What do you guys think? Do you guys think that Yohan would post this picture to send a message to Danielle that he just doesn't care? I wouldn't be surprised if that's true. I don't know if it is. I wouldn't be surprised. Let's take a look here. Usually cast members don't like to fiddle with critics or post proof because of contractual obligations. However, Danielle must have felt terrible about Yohan getting all the support that she took to social media to address the situation. She is right to let fans know about her side of the story. She has been the main villain of The Other Way for so long that she's automatically considered guilty. However, every situation is different. Danielle may have been the perpetrator in the past, but Yohan certainly did wrong by allegedly stealing from her. Conversely, it's also hard to blame fans for supporting Yohan. He's in a tight financial condition due to Danielle's lack of concern. Danielle was supposed to take her husband to the United States so he could work on his dreams and build his career. However, she instead stayed in the DR and expected Yohan to pay for things when he was earning way less than her. Yohan is also a decade younger than Danielle, so he probably doesn't have the kind of savings she has. It'll be interesting to see if Danielle and Yohan will ever be able to resolve their marital issues on 90 Day Fiancé The Other Way. So, a couple of things here. Danielle is not really, as far as we know, she's not that well off. And we know that because she had, a bankruptcy case where she owed a lot of money and was forced to go into bankruptcy. So, and that wasn't that long ago. I believe that was in 2022. So Danielle definitely has her own financial problems. I don't know that she's well off. I don't think she is. I think these people are kind of just getting by, perhaps with the income from the show and perhaps with income that Danielle makes on the side. How much is that income? I don't know. I don't think it's a ton. And like I said, I don't know if Danielle has many savings because of her bankruptcy. When you commit bankruptcy, it's really hard to keep your savings unless, of course, you have a corporation and the corporation declares bankruptcy. Then it's a little different. Let's take a look at what she says here. So this is Danielle.
The emotional, sensitive piece, but they also have historically, biologically, have to run shit. You know, women ran everything while men hunted and gathered. Women did everything.
Like, I don't like you based on just your confidence. I don't like your confidence. It's off-putting to me.
So she's posting parts of an interview she did about about being a woman and also being confident. And she says that being too confident, it's a reason why people hate her. Just take a listen.
People who are secure in themselves. This is why the whole world hates me. Do you know this? This is why and because I tell you, if you are spending your time on the internet.
So she's confident in herself, therefore this is the reason that people hate her. I don't know what you guys think about that. I personally don't buy that. I don't think that the reason people don't like Danielle is because she's confident. I'm not sure how confident she really is. I don't think she lacks confidence, but I'm not sure she's super confident either. I think she's overselling herself a little bit there, and I definitely think that she's a little tone deaf to the criticism. It's not because of confidence. It's because of her actions. It's because of lying. It's because of looking as if she's trying to use Yohan. Not that he wasn't trying to use her. Both of these people are users, and they both deserve criticism for that. But Danielle she has this tendency of acting like she is better than others. And I think this kind of shows you everything about her right here. She just doesn't seem to get the criticism, and she thinks it's just because she's a strong and confident woman, which I don't buy. But you guys let me know what you think. Do you guys believe the criticism towards Danielle is because she is a confident woman, as she claims in that clip? Let me know what you think about that in the comment section down below.
I don't like you based on just your confidence.
So you can see here why confidence is intimidating. And in this episode, I spent a lot of time talking about how hard it is to be a confident woman and not enough time discussing how confidence gives me an advantage. People hate me because they don't understand how I'm able to live the life I lead based on their perceptions of me. But the truth is, I know exactly what I deserve, and I know what I can bring to the table. If you forget that, I remind you, my confidence granted me the ability to travel the world, run a business, and do so much meaningful work. Do I get a lot of hate because it makes people uncomfortable? Absolutely. But one of the reasons I still show up is because I know who I am, elevated my life in so many ways. If other people knew what they were capable of, they'd be able to have everything they wanted. The difference between me and them is that I know my worth. Listen to the full. Okay. So, we kind of got what we needed out of that. We don't have to listen to the whole thing, but you guys let me know what you think about that. Like I said, I think Danielle is just sugarcoating things, and she is kind of using this as a way to kind of prop herself up a little bit. I definitely don't think that people don't like her because of her confidence. I think there's just more reasons than that for sure. But you guys let me know what you think about that in the comment section down below. This was the story for today. Danielle just lashing out at people that take Yohan's side, saying that there's just no reason to take his side because what he did is just so objectively wrong. And I don't really like that per se because, people are going to watch the show and they're going to make up their own mind. And also, I don't think that this really gives us hope for this couple working out when she's coming out after the episode airs and kind of airing more of her dirty laundry and just kind of blasting Yohan and blasting the fans. And this is just going to create more hate for her, and so this is also another reason why people don't seem to like Danielle is for things like this. This is not necessarily confidence, in my opinion, saying that, oh, if you support Yohan, shame on you. I don't know how you could ever do that, because Danielle is in the wrong on a lot of things too. And so there are reasons why some people might support Yohan. So you guys let me know what you think about this whole thing in the comment section down below. Whose side are you on? I don't think I'm on either side. I just think these two are using each other. But you guys let me know what you think. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please give it a big thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button for more content right here on Daily Soap Dish. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care.